actually on my on my Xbox. I'll turn the game volume a little bit though. A little bit, so at least see a little bit of volume. That might also be in a party. Oh, party encountered in there. Shit. Try this again. See if that works. So I can get my audio. No! Go away. Okay, no. Good. Trying to get audio settings right. I can't hear anything in my headphones. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Out loud. I finally get it working, and then my it's through my ears. It's like, ow. Okay, there we go. That's better. Still loud though. Turning it, put it right there. There we go. That's better. That might work a little bit more. So, ow, that hurt my ears. I didn't expect it to be that loud. So yeah, we're gonna play some Jackbox. Now, Quiplash is the one game I know that we can get a lot of people in and not have any problems with people not being able to do anything else, because there's so much you could do with Jackbox, and I actually like the Jackbox game, so figure we'll do this. We're gonna do some Quiplash. Some Quiplash. The Whip. I don't know why I'm thinking of the Family Guy joke, but I am. Well, jump in, come join, come have some fun. Share this with friends, share this with whoever you like, and come join and come have some fun. Let's see if we get any more takers here. We got 6 in here now. So yeah, come join, come have some fun. We're gonna play some Jackbox. Just share this link with friends, share this link with buddies. Yeah, it's so how I can, if you're viewing the stream, you can hear me. Otherwise, you wouldn't hear me. That's why I'm not doing a voice chat in the Discord, because if I did, then it wouldn't make much of a difference here. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead here and have some fun in the Jackbox. So come in, come one, come all. Invite your friends, invite your family. So the grandmothers, I mean. all the old ladies in here get jealous. I think I'm about ready to start though, because I don't think we're going to get anybody else in. So I think we're gonna go with this group, and if anybody else wants to join, you're pretty much going to be in an audience. So let's go. Now, Quiplash, for anybody that's not played Quiplash,
let's not waste any time.
You
I'm
basically get a
Schmitty, this is
prompt
Quiplash, and we're
and two
on Earth.
answers.
That about covers it.
And the players vote
Okay,
and
did
the
everyone
audience
turn in their permission
votes on
slips?
what answer
No?
they think
Yeah,
was the
whatever.
better one.
Let's
than the
go.
prompt. But you basically just
This
come up with
is
whatever
round
you
one.
can think
You'll
of.
get 2 prompts on your device.
So.
Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite.
Some of the quips
You
I've
score
seen for
based
this
on the percentage
game
of players who like your answer.
from the previous
Plus,
time
there
that I
are
played
winners
it,
bonuses at
or
stake. Go!
previous ones I've seen could be really funny, so feel free to just do whatever. Okay, you got that time still. Oh, I'm gonna hate myself for this. Oh, I'm gonna hate myself for that.
Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Our first prompt is
Hey,
the best title for a
permission
new
slips.
national
You don't
anthem
need
for the
permission
USA.
for this.
Okay, voting time.
Yes,
Pick your favorite.
yes, I know my pick for this one. Yes. Now, if you would have said the original Pokemon theme song, you probably would have. But it's in America. Of course, yeah.
Next one, the weirdest place to see an image of the Virgin Mary. It's voting time.
Virgin Mary gets it on doggy style. Oh god. Oh my god, where's my mind going on that one? This is just the image of what that horny titled. Oh my god.
Next in line, the real way you can tell an alligator from a crocodile. Vote on your devices.
If they are a brand of shoes. We got another viewer, yay! Welcome to the Quick Flash. Come join. The room code is at the corner of the room, so...
Coming up next, scientists say erosion, but we all know the Grand Canyon was actually made by blank.
Oh god.
Time to vote.
Oh wow, that's dark though. Nagasaki before Nagasaki. At least I got his sense of humor.
Okay, next one. The worst thing that could crawl out of your toilet. It's voting time.
Oh, I hate myself. I hate myself already. Sounds like a minion.
That's the end of round one. Let's
Yeah,
take
I
a look
think
at the
I took round
scores.
one. Yeah. Those are some good prompts, actually.
Time for round two, where everything
Yeah,
is
happy
worth
round
2
two.
times as much as that silly round one.
Oh god. Oh yeah, I laugh at my own jokes, but hey. By the way, this could be one that ends up later on YouTube. I don't know, we'll see. Again, if you have anybody that wishes to join.
Let's take a look. First up, where's the best place to hide from the shadow monsters? Okay, pick your favorite.
Up SpongeBob. Okay, I don't understand that one. Maybe I don't understand the humor behind that. Which is funny, because you think I would understand the SpongeBob humor, but...
And
let's
next,
see.
The worst thing to say during a job interview, submitted by Penny Serenade of
This could be
Seattle,
bad.
Washington.
Doing your
Vote on your devices.
son. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your son. I guess the Family Guy joke.
Next up, what ruined Hannibal the Cannibal Lecter's credit score? Time to vote.
J.G. Wentworth. Yes. It's my money and I need it now. I don't know why that was laugh. It's his money. No, it's his work and he needs it now.
And next is yet another practical use for placenta.
Reminds me of the
It's voting
Mini
time.
Land card game. No, the placenta. Sausage, don't the Germans do that? I'm not a fucking doctor. Jim, I'm a scientist, not a doctor. No, I'm a doctor, not a scientist. I'm a rocket scientist.
Next in line, a new slang term for impotence. Vote on your devices.
I think you need to know what impotence actually means. Impotence is a horrifying
Round 2 is now complete. Let's see who completed it well.
See how that went. Hey, BRX jumps ahead.
This is round 3, the last lash. Points are tripled, and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time.
Fun.
Our prompt is the worst name for a robot.
There's only one appropriate way to answer this. Actually, no, there's probably more than one way to answer this. Actually, BR, it's not for Nathan, it's for Roush. Because Roush doesn't even look like he's able to stay in. Then again, it might just be he might just be slow right now. That's who's playing. I think Roush is the other
Time
one
to
who's
take a
playing.
look. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 votes. You can give them.
What the hell is with my... Alright, hang on. Have a little
all
hold up
one
there.
answer or spread them out.
I'll hold up. Carl, that kills people. Do that. Of course, anytime I think that, yeah, I know you're a Bleach Boy. I just wasn't sure you're the one, because there's one character that takes so long loading that I was trying to figure out who it was that was taking a long time to load. The funny thing is, the whole llama for that, I never actually watched that. I don't even know that from my sister. I remember at the last one, you do have 3 views, and you choose to use one or Jones. I kind of thinking that Chris Dodd was apparently a robot. That's some audio. My vote was kind of swayed that one. That's what I thought. I was thinking Carl was.
It's over. Let's take a look at the final scores.
Yeah, you're excellent. I'm probably second. Yeah. That was a good first round. Let's do another one. I'm not going to change the room code, so we're just going to do the same players for now. If anybody else is in chat that wants to, in the chat, Twitch that wants to
Theme song? Check.
join in, go ahead.
Check. Players? Hey,
ahead,
welcome to the
message
pizza
the
party, you
chat so I
guys.
know.
There's no pizza. I wish I hadn't given up pizza.
Trying to watch my Discord chat and my...
This is round
Let's
one.
see if we have
You'll
any
score
play.
points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
Here we go again.
Let's start this show. First one. A bad place for your rocket ship to crash would be the planet of the blank. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Oh. I know nostalgia didn't want to say the one, but God, that other one. That'd be a bad situation. Planet of the Apes is a good option. It's just
Well, you got that right. The Planet of the Apes would be a very bad place to crash land, but we were hoping that you would make up an answer that people hadn't.
I wish they were the
know what?
same, but I don't think they're the
Never
same.
mind. Okay,
One's
next
worse
one.
than the Apes.
A rejected safety technique for when you catch fire was to stop, drop, and blank.
Stop, drop, and do the worm.
Time to vote.
Stop, drop, and do the hustle. I've had this tonight too.
Next one. How Garfield, the cartoon cat, will eventually die.
Heart attack, just like
It's
the
voting
Kims.
time.
Heart attack. What else? Hey, they both went the same thing. Actually, it's more like if it's Garfield, it'd probably be diabetes. So you get him first before a heart attack. Sorry, Raj.
And next, the first thing you would do after winning the lottery.
Buy the whole goddamn
Vote on your
planet.
devices.
Fuck you, IRS. You know, eventually you are going to have to pay the taxes on that lottery. The IRS just immediately takes half of it. Fuck you, IRS.
Coming up next, like dinger, grand salami, and jack, come up with a new slang term for a home run in baseball.
Mom.
It's voting time.
Your mom. Hey, did you get the home plate with your mom? Okay, let's take the baseball analogy too far. That was pretty far.
That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Man, I'm having fun. Hey, it worked wrong way, but damn, I'm having fun.
Round two is straight ahead,
yeah,
and that
two.
means all points are doubled.
I was confident in the second one, but I think my first one might be okay. TV's going up so it doesn't reflect, so the sound doesn't reflect out of my TV.
Okay, here we go. Starting things off, the worst halftime show, the Blank Dancers.
RuPaul.
Okay,
Life
pick your
alert.
favorite.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. I still think one of the best jokes that I've ever done, I think it was in Cards, is the Life Alert condoms. We get it up so you don't have to.
Next up, a mystery that Sherlock Holmes could never solve, the case of the blank. Time to
Being a
vote.
Curse Rouge edition. I wonder whose card that is. I wonder whose card that is. But if it isn't who I think it is, yeah. Ah, smart. I was going more the Sherlock
And
Holmes
next,
movie edition. Robert
an
Downey
inappropriate
Jr.
thing to
playing
do at a
Sherlock
cemetery.
Holmes.
It's voting time.
Don't mess around the gravestone. I think I know exactly what this World Civil War soldier spirit needs. Donuts! Figure eights around the mausoleums.
Coming up next, what happens to circumcision skin?
Oh god, why?
Vote on your devices.
Oh, those are actually not. I don't like either one of those, to be honest. I could say, yeah, you could say both sections kind of directly I'm going in.
Okay, next one. USA! USA! America is still number one in
America. Fucking
Time
their
to vote.
IRS. Everything. I have to vote for it. I have to vote for it just because I did the joke on the other side. I have to vote for it.
Round two is no more. Let's see the damage.
I'm surprised nobody actually went with America's number one in America. Oh my gosh.
And now,
It could
round
always pick
three,
up.
the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Your prompt is the title of Bob Saget's biopic.
Oh. Bob Saget. Oh, I thought it said Secret.
Everybody's in.
This ought to
Vote
be big.
away.
This ought to be good. What's a biopic? Bob Saget. How I scored a threesome with the Olsen twins. America's Funniest Life. House full of Jews. How to host America's Funniest Home Videos. Might change to a different game after this. I mean, different game as far as different Jackbox. Might be Fibbage after this. I like Fibbage. This is just more fun because there's more people that continue to buy it. There's my gosh. You're not beating me on this one, and I took this game by a wide margin.
That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores.
I took that game wide. Alright, do we want to do a different game now? Yeah, you know what? I think we'll do a different game. No, let's do new players. We'll do the same game, but we'll do new players. Let me get a new. Make sure I get in first. Be dumb if I'm not able to make it in. Jump in if you're coming in. And come join us for some. I'm only saying that because I know he's on his phone. Ah, we get some more takers. Yeah, guys, come in, come join, come have fun. Ah, that's why he's on his phone. Okay. See if we can get a couple more people in here. I know we had 5 last round, but I'm trying to see if a couple more people will join us. The only problem with running 2 things at once is I got this going on and my okay. So Roush, are you coming in on this game or are you not? Because that's the only one I see that wasn't in the first game. I don't see you on here. Unless you're considered in the audience. Okay, I think we're just gonna go with these couple guys, and then we'll oh, now I see it. Gosh, you sneaky son of a gun! I see what you did there. Okay, we're just gonna go with this then. If you want to join the game, the link is in there. You'll just end up being probably anonymous. So please come join.
This is Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, and you're an acceptable group of players. Okay, folks, welcome to your worst nightmare, but in a good way. Time for round one.
All right, let's see how. So far, they've been good tonight. I've actually been,
and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go.
Mojo going. So let's see what's up here. Let's see, remember you get to vote for the answers. You're gonna vote for the best answer. I actually have to agree, the Caldwell that's in this game, of course you can hear me probably refer to him, excuse me. He's listening to Just Roll Tall, which would be, yeah, I'm a classic rock person, so I say any classic rock is good to listen to.
Let's start this show. The first prompt is the name of a new game show that sounds terrible.
I only have Jackbox 1 and Jackbox
Okay, voting done. Pick your favorite.
That's the only two that I have for this. Those are the only two editions I have, anyway. Win or die, or beat it or cheat it. Does beat it or cheat it involve Michael Jackson? That's kind of actually bad taste now at the whole.
Next in line, one perk of marrying a serial killer.
Every day is different.
It's voting time.
Charles Manson enough said. I gotta say, one perk of being a serial killer, you get free meals. Always get your daily vitamins every day.
And next is a rejected name for tater tots.
Both fibbages, which fibbage, I'm trying to think. I got fibbage, I got drawful. Drawful we could do. Now I think about it, we could do drawful. Potato tits, potato turds. Which do you prefer, tits or turds? Actually, they do look more like turds than they do tits, but... Yeah, now I think about it, I want to do
Next
drawful.
one, a good catchphrase to yell every time you finish pooping.
Oh, hell,
Vote on your devices.
Oh, hell, Captain Underpants. I missed the toilet. Oh, I love the old Captain Underpants books. I didn't see the film. I wanted to see the animated one, but I never got around to seeing it.
Next up, a kinky, weird thing that does not happen in 50 Shades of Grey, as far as you know. It's voting time.
Lemonade to the penis. Just lemonade to the penis. For your dad. Just the one makes me question. Lemonade to the penis. I see myself really wackily spelled.
Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores.
Another zero in there at some point. You're gonna do some spoof of my name. Hey, and we have a new leader.
It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much.
Alright, new prompts. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll after this game we'll do some draw for, which is on the first Jackbox party. So the name may change in the stream for the other name. I think I might do that actually. Waiting on one more. Waiting on Caldwell.
Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. First up, the name of a new, terrifying species of spider. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Somebody's been watching too many Marvel movies. Scarlett Johansson. Well, it's true. She is the Black Widow. Yeah, it was kind of play that.
Okay, next one. A word that should be in the dictionary, but isn't. Time to vote.
Gryffindor. You actually spelled it wrong, though. It's a Y, not an I. Yesent. 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 I gotta go yesent. You gotta remember the Y there.
Coming up next, what to do when a really tall person sits in front of you at the movie theater.
Slam dunk him.
It's voting time.
I am the tall person. Slam dunk him. That's if we're playing basketball in the theater. I guess nobody in this is tall except me.
And next, the 3 ingredients in the worst smoothie ever.
Potatoes,
vote on your devices.
Piss, shit, cum. Well, when in doubt, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay? Therefore, this is... Yeah, piss, shit. Kind of that.
And next is a great prank to play on a pizza delivery guy.
Steal his car. Uh-oh, Caldwell answers. Actually, I think I'm just going to go to Fibbage so that I can stay on.
And that's all for round 2.
This
fire up the scoreboard.
Look at this round went. Oh, I'm the bottom guy in. Well, somebody's got to hold it.
This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Your last lash prompt is the dumbest method of birth control.
Oh, no. Dumbest method of birth control. Ah, damn it.
You're ready to look. Give out your votes now.
Yeah, I ran out of time, so I ain't gonna win this one. Train the baby away. Puking up the girl before sticking it in. Yeah, my answer, if I would have been able to get it in, was going to be running as fast as you can into the nearest brick wall, belly first. I couldn't. I didn't have enough words, but that would have been. I don't think it would have won, though. That praying the baby way is actually pretty fun. Yo, might have won this one.
That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
Oh yeah, Eo won that one. Easily. Okay, it's fibbage time. Yep. It is fibbage time. We are gonna go play fibbage. Hope you guys are ready. Fibbage it is. And of course, since we are playing Fibbage, again, let me get the room code first. I will distribute it to the room, and we will go from there. Let's see if I can get back to my Discord. Ah. Oh, that was Brock. So that's Brock. Okay, now I know who everybody is. Ah. I'm sure everybody. The reason I'm doing the at here in the Discord is so that people can know what the room code is. We are gonna go play a little with the Fibbage. Give it a minute to see if anybody else joins in. If you would like to join, please come join. Don't be afraid. If you wish to share this in other locations, feel free. We are playing some Fibbage. I love Fibbage. Fibbage is fun to an extent. Fibbage is fun to an extent, but I'd much rather. That's the thing. I'd much rather play honestly like a Fibbage or a Quiplash, just because you can have more people. It's a multiple answer sort of thing, whereas some of the other games are limited. This is. I kind of enjoy those two games the best. And of course, I only have the first two Jackbox things, so I think we're just gonna stick with the 5. We got 7, between 6 and 7 watching, so we're just gonna stick with the 5. We'll go from here. Everybody else that joins in, you can join in the audience if we get any new players.
Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie, and I think you're all winners if you tie for first place. 5 of you, I see. Did you make a reservation? No? That's okay. We'll figure it out. Oh,
yeah,
and if anybody else wants to join, they can get in the audience at any time. Audience people can play along for their own personal scores and can like their favorite lie each question. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. And you've got a helper, the defibrillator. It eliminates all but one lie. Only one use per game, so use it wisely.
You have to read your way through the shit.
All right, pick a category.
Go ahead, Caldwell. That is yours. Wendy's.
Okay, here's your first question. In 2005, a man in Manchester, New Hampshire was charged with stealing from a Wendy's. Interestingly, the man's name was blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the lie for me button for half the points.
I don't want to
do it now. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device.
Ronald McDonald. Ronald. Wendy. Dick Butt. Really? Dick Butt? Something tells me that Dick Butt. There's no Dick
Butt. Okay, what did everyone pick?
Everybody and was the truth. Wow.
In a press conference, Mayor McCheese promised to work across the aisle with other fast food mascots to crack down on crime. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
Yeah, I just had to go with the lie of using Wendy's actual founder, Dave Thomas. I think he'd actually have... Oh, no, actually brought that
time to pick a category.
Yeah, which one do I want to do? How about...
Okay, here's the question.
Tequila.
In 2008, scientists at the National Autonomous University of Mexico were able to turn tequila into blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
I can't do a good Kiwi voice.
Okay, take a look and find the truth.
Vodka. Turn tequila into vodka. Gold. Right. How do you turn tequila into rum coke? Diamonds.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Into vodka. that was pretty.
That was a big
good
one.
lie, Caldwell. You got me. And I got roused. So. Got one. Nope. Wow, really?
And the rest of these lies didn't fool a soul.
Well, I guess if you could isolate the carbon out of it, you could harden the carbon that's in it. Huh.
Select a category.
Choose a category, Rock.
Okay, here's the question. In the 1990s, an optometrist named Robert Clark Graham founded a very specific sperm bank where all of the donors were blank. Enter your lies now. Button if you can't think. Okay, there's a truth out there. Find it.
6'2", impotent, diagnosed with AIDS, Nobel Prize.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Of us. Well, I should have thought about that. Diagnosed with AIDS is actually not right. You're actually diagnosed with HIV. And then the HIV count gets to a certain point, the white blood cell count gets to a certain point, and it's considered AIDS.